to the Gran Turismo Online League. It is time for week number 2 here in Season 4 for the GTO Champion Series. We are ready to go racing here. We've gone from the 2.5 mile Super Speedway at Daytona with Javen Tucker bringing home his victory in the Daytona 50.0 last week. Doing something a lot different this week. We're with the Grade Bs here at the Barcelona Rallycross track. Half pavement, half dirt. This is bound to be a challenge for these drivers. It's time for heat number 1. The odd qualifiers are ready to go at it to see who can make the main event here tonight. The top 2 would advance in, so that means 3 guys out of this one will be going to the last chance qualifier race, or a last chance shot to make it into the big thing. Let's talk to the pole sitter for this heat race, Ike Klockman. Let's see if we can talk to him real quick. What's up, Ike? You're starting on the pole here for heat number 1. How you feeling about your chances of advancing into this heat race?
I'm feeling pretty good so far. I'm just glad Gavin's not in this heat. He seems like the guy to beat. Unfortunately, he had an unfortunate qualifying. Happy to be paired up with a Mitsubishi for 1-2 for the one lap qualifiers, but hoping that I can make my way into the race pretty easily, the big event. Hoping I don't have to do it all over again in the last chance qualifier.
Well, nice job on getting that nice qualifying position, and good luck during this race. Let's talk to one more driver. Let's talk to Rashad Metz. He's going to roll off P2. What's up, Rashad? You're rolling off P2 here tonight, just inside that cut line to see who can make it into the feature. How you feeling about being able to defend that P2 starting spot and make it into the final?
It's going to be a lot of pressure. There's a lot of good guys behind me, a lot of inexperience from all of us, honestly. We're trying to figure out this track, a lot of frustration. But I think we can maintain, and I think we can finish in the top 2.
Well, thank you for your time. Good luck. And that's going to do it for drivers' interviews. We are going to go trackside and get this thing going 10 laps to determine this heat race and see who will make the feature race and who will have to go to the LCQ. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. We are going to have a good race to watch. Let's see if we can get this thing going. So it's going to be Ike Klockman, Rashad Metz, David Pinkston Jr., Cross Alberti, and Isaiah Smith in this heat number 1 here tonight. Who will be able to bring it home? The top 2 make it in. And the lights are out. We are racing at Barcelona. The pack already getting too wide. Now this is going to be one of the hardest tracks to pass at that we're going through this entire season. These tire barriers will jump up and get you any opportunity. Slinky sliding out in front. Early contact behind. Cross out Birdie slams the door on Rashad Metz. Shoves him out of the way into the dirt section. Throwing haymakers already on lap number 1. Pinkston Jr. slides way out wide. Here comes Rashad Metz to the inside. A battle back here between the 3rd and 4th spot drivers. Cross Alberti trying to run away with it after early race contact with Rashad Metz. Slinky hoping these guys continue to battle behind him. It's tight between those tire barriers as they rocket across the dirt here towards the final turn. Making that transition. More contact. Payback for Rashad Metz. Rashad Metz returns the favor from Cross Alberti, but he's got to run some more contact between the two. This is for the transfer spot. Only on lap number 2 out of 10 as they jump across the dirt section here. Back onto the pavement. Metz trying to get away from Cross Alberti, trying to build a gap, build a cushion so he doesn't have to worry about certain things coming toward the end of this race. No cautions here, mostly single file throughout the pack now. Drivers starting to settle into a groove, but one slight mistake, one slight nip of a tire barrier could make or break your night here tonight. Rashad Metz closes in the leader. Here comes Cross Alberti into the final turn. Everyone closing in on each other. Metz has the fastest lap so far in this heat race. Metz currently in that last transfer spot, but Alberti is not giving up so easy. He doesn't want to have to go to the LCQ. These guys throwing into a drift. Slinky hasn't quite been able to break away. Slinky was really fast during that practice. He was really consistent, but he hasn't quite shown the race pace so far during this heat race. Metz has been doing a really good job at keeping up with him. We could see a move here to take the lead. Now these guys never know when it may be their last shot at gaining a position. These guys can come and go and just really change the dynamic of the race as the differentiating times change. Another purple sector is a jump across the dirt there. Here comes Ike Clockman there. Oh, he misses the corner a little bit. Here comes Rashad Metz. He makes contact, shoves him off. They're side by side, bumping and banging. Metz goes through and takes the lead here at Barcelona. Lap number 4 out of 10. Metz to the lead, but Ike Clockman says not so fast. Can Clockman get back to the lead? Only 7/10 back is Cross Alberti though. Alberti looking to pounce. He sails it across the grass. Looking to the outside now, trying to get a run. Side by side for P2 as we thunder onto the dirt. The crossover move from Ike Clockman. 3-car battle for the transfer spot here as they hit the jump. Clockman may be at risk at having to go to the LCQ as Rashad Metz has gained a 2.5 second advantage halfway through this heat race. What a race so far, throwing haymakers here as they slip and slide, drifting around the pavement. Here they come through the tire barriers. 3 cars under a blanket to try to make it into the final. And a big punch by Cross Alberti, but he hits the tire barrier. He shoved Ike Clockman out of the way, but hit the tire barrier. That puts him almost a second back as Clockman advances in to the transfer spot in P2. But David Pinkston Jr. now in P number 3. He's nipping at the heels of Clockman in the number 26 machine. Clockman trying to build a cushion here. Ike Clockman celebrated a birthday a little earlier this week. Man, it would be sweet to get a win here tonight. He's been one of the best on dirt. But man, it has been a challenge so far in this heat race with all the punches that have been thrown. Here we come through the tire barrier. The battle is about as red hot as it can get between these two back here in P number 3. Coming on the lap number 7 out of 10. 4 more laps remaining here in this heat race. Rashad Metz out to a 3-second advantage in setting purple sectors as these guys behind him try to settle in, get into a groove, and transfer in to the feature race. You don't want to rely on that LCQ here tonight because, man, your night could be over with one mishap in this race. One driver we haven't talked too much about is Isaiah Smith. He's a little far back right now, but he could throw some consistent laps together. The driver of the day is never one to be counted out. As we still have a battle starting to heat up back here for the transfer spot. Cross Alberti trying to gain some time. A purple sector out of Alberti there as he makes the transfer from the pavement to the dirt here. But the battle for the lead now. Metz has made a mistake. We're side by side racing through the dirt. Now these two battling for the lead. This could allow Alberti and them to just... Here comes Alberti. He throws a shot at Clockman as they roar onto the pavement. That's going to allow Metz to get away. Cross Alberti makes it into the transfer spot. He's currently P2. What a heat race this has been so far to see who can make it into the final. Clockman trying to make it in. Oh, Alberti makes some contact with Rashad Metz. Beat puts him in the wall. Metz back to third. He's went from the lead to third spot. Cross Alberti now in the lead, but Metz says not so fast. He's going to have some frustrations that he's going to want to pay back to the Cross Alberti machine. As here comes Magic Slinky throwing a beautiful drift to the inside. Some contact over the corner. Side by side for the lead as they roar onto the pavement. Side by side, they're going to be coming to the white flag this time around. This is the last lap. 4 cars under a blanket, but only 2 can make it in. Slinky misses up the corner. He's all over the grass. Here we come, white flag. Here comes Rashad Metz to the inside. Oh, Rashad Metz puts Slinky in the wall. They make contact. This is it back here for the transfer spot as Alberti slips away with it. Holy cow! What a heat race! Now it's a 3-car battle for the final transfer spot. Pinkston Jr. in the mix. Rashad Metz in the mix. Oh, Pinkston Jr. makes contact with Rashad Metz. This is it. This is the last shot to make it into the feature, or you're going to be heading to the LCQ. Down the back straightaway they go, slipping and sliding. Who can get it done? Nose to tail between Pinkston Jr. and Ike Clockman for the transfer spot, but Metz is close behind. One more turn to go. Alberti's gonna win it. They make contact. It's gonna be Ike Clockman making it into the final. What a finish here in heat number 1. Alberti steals one. Let's talk to this heat race winner here. Let's see if we can find him. Cross Alberti, man, you threw some punches there, but you were able to steal one here in heat number 1 and advance in to the final. How does it feel to be able to get that one done?
You know, I'm quite as shocked as you. We didn't have the pace door in qualifying, so you know, I think we just got lucky by the field basically being compact the entire time. But you know, Robin's racing. You know, that was some fun shit. Oh, sorry, that's a fine.
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight. We'll send you your fine in the mail. And let's talk to the P2 finisher in the last transfer spot. Ike Clockman makes it in to the final. What's up, Ike? You barely made it in, man. What a battle between Metz, Pinkston, all of you guys. How were you able to get that one done?
Man, for a moment there, I thought I was going to run away with it, but Rashad, just hell of a start. The first few laps, just passing me, starting to run away with it. Couple of mistakes were made. Cross getting it together and running down in the middle, and then towards the end, it's like he clipped the tire barrier going in with 3 turns to go. I mean, that could have been anyone's race. Holy shit! It was really just trying to hold the inside, praying that nobody sent it too hard, but just having to get the. Oh god, they're saying I'm going to get fined for swearing, but I don't care. That was a hell of a race.
Okay.
That was the SHIT.
Congrats on making it into the feature. It's going to be fun to watch you. We'll talk to one more driver. Talk to the driver that came up just short. Let's talk to Rashad Metz. What's up, Rashad? Man, you were so close. Had what looked like it was in the bad, and then a couple mistakes there. Still got the LCQ, but man, I know you got to be having some frustrations after that one. So how you feeling?
Well, we were throwing some haymakers, and that's fine, man. My handbrake's been broke all weekend during practice. We finally got it fixed. I was trying to see how to use it. Made a mistake, got too sideways and had to gather it back up. But then we got a little contact going into the start-finish line. It took all of our momentum away, but we got back after it. But we're going to come back and get in this final.
Oh, hopefully to see you out there. Good luck. That's going to do it for driver interviews. Let's take one more look at the finish position here from heat number 1. Now, Cross Alberti, he wins it. He's going to advance in. That means he'll be starting P number 2 in the final. Ike Clockman, he advances in as well. Rashad Metz comes up 1 spot short. He's going to be going to the LCQ, as well as David Pinkston Jr. and Isaiah Smith. So 5 cars, only 2 made it in, 3 going to the LCQ, but don't leave so quickly. We have heat number 2 coming up just after this, but thank you for watching. We will be right back with heat number 2.